foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, tells the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, because they set our lives first. To the men, women, and children that believe in the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai because he's the deliverer. He's coming to deliver us of this captivity that we're in. Once again, it's the Church of Philadelphia coming back at you with another sit down. We're going to go into, we got an article up here on the MOTB, which your brother sent it. And, hey, man, we right here at the gates, man. We at the door. And it's just a lot going on right now. We just gonna hop right into it.
This is an article, payment.com. So the title is Implanted Payments Tech Turns People into Walking, Talking Bio Wallets.
That's right. Okay. Well, we've been going through like this a lot. Like I did a video not too long ago on let the advertisement of the MOTB begin. And that's what they're doing right now. You're gonna start seeing it on a higher scale. So it's the beginning, like, and going into that hour of temptation, that's what we're coming into, man. So it's the time to if you ain't believe it before, you better believe it now. Which what was it about? It's 2022, the year Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua's turn up. And you had going back to 2012, that's when you first actually started hearing about an implantable device, on with the Obama administration. So he was the beginning of it, which Joe Biden was his president. So now we're coming into the end of it, which is going to be, made mandatory and everything. And Joe Biden is actually, no, Salaki, I said Joe Biden was the vice president. That's what I meant to say. And right now, Joe Biden is the president right now. So it started with Obama, his administration. But even if you want to go deeper into it, you could go back to, this is their agenda, man. So now it's at Joe Biden, and he's going to be the one to get it done. Lord's willing through the Spirit, because he started to see all that, But you can keep reading that, bro.
Okay. All right, so it say, taking the notion of industrial piercing to another level entry.
Industrial piercing. So what is that? That's piercing the flesh, man. And it's going, matter of fact, you can read it, because it's going to get into that.
Payments innovators wants to get under your skin. Yes, literally. With a microchip that handles the bills with a gesture.
See that? So that's for like IUIC, ISUPK, GOCC, HOI, all you groups that don't believe this, that never believed in it, man. Like, it's right here. So if you didn't believe it then, you damn sure should believe it now. It's time to get up out of that spell that's on you. And the only way you're going to get up out of that is if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, put the Spirit on you to have understanding, to wake you up even furthermore to understand that this is what we've been talking about for a long time now, man. Now it's being showed, because they're telling you the key words, man. Which I'm going to read this. This is a classic scripture, man. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, and that's what we're reading about in this article. That's what we're reading about right now, which is the beginning stages. And they're telling you, because the mark, basically, that mark is to make an incision, an implant, And it's talking what it say, an implantable device.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
It say it say taking the notion of industrial piercing.
Yeah, so that when they go with Yahweh Shah, they pierced his flesh, right? So that means they stuck that arrow, whatever they use, that instrument, that weapon, to pierce his flesh to see if he was dead, man. And it said what water leaked out, you know. So they want to pierce, since they pierced Yahweh Shah, right? They want to pierce us too, you know. And once you get that piercing right here, you're deemed to be dead, man. You are a marked man for death. You know, so matter of fact, let's get that in Matthew real fast, just to show, when it talks about they pierced him.
Yeah, I got you.
Because that's a representation. They was trying to see if he was dead, man. You know, so now that they want his men. So if you take that mark, you already dead. His men ain't gonna take it. And this is basically because what the scriptures is about. The scriptures is about life, not death. All right, so if you take that mark, you're deemed for death, man. You already did while you're living, basically, you know. So that's a you know, like you can look at that like, damn, they pierced his flesh, and they're showing you right here where it says they pierced. They want to pierce you, and that piercing is to see if you take that charagma, the MOTB, to see if you're dead. You're going to die for them, you know. Things of Matthew.
I got it.
You got it? Come.
They pierce his flesh.
Come, yeah, come.
Well, you want me to start from the top?
Nah, just go like pretty much. Nah, you could give a little bit of the things that they did, man. Cause he was being tortured before they pierced him. So they gonna torture the men of the Lord, man, to try to make him fool. But they're not gonna fool. So yeah, you can go up a little bit.
Right there. You say go up a little bit?
Yeah, come.
So this is John 19.
Come.
And let me go up.
You got 19, so about 14.
19.
Yeah.
Well, it's chapter 19.
Oh yeah, so we're start up. We're talking about
The soldier, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garment. So now, let me see, it's down some more.
But you could actually go to start from there. Because you get an idea of what's that, like the torture that he went through as they was crucifying him, man.
Okay. John 19 and 21. I'm gonna start at 20.
Come.
19 and 19.
Come.
And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was Yahushua of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Yahushua was crucified was nigh to the city.
And Pilate, he actually washed his hands from Yahushua's death. You know, hey, Shalom, Yahbashim Yasabrakta. But yeah, man. So when you look at that, Pilate, he washed his hands from the death of Yahushua, basically. Like he put it on the people. All right. And when he wrote that, he was telling the truth, man.
Said this man did no wrong.
Exactly. He said, "This is the King of the Jews," and that's an actual valid statement, man. You know, because that's who he is. He's the King of Kings, man, the Lord of Lords, man. Yo, Shalom, brother. Yahbashim Shabbat. But nah, go ahead, brother. Bring it on.
Okay. This title then reads many of the Jews, for the place where Yahushua was crucified was nigh to the city. and it was written in Hebrew
Mm-hmm.
and Greek
Yep.
and Latin.
And yo, when you actually go into like words, and that's how we learn, man. Like from the apostles on down, how we was taught to look up words. You go to the etymology of a word, and first thing you're gonna get is what the Latin. That's the first instance you're gonna get. Then it's gonna take you back to the Greek. Then it's gonna take you back to the Hebrew. So that's symbolic right there, man. They take it back to its original form, the language that he spoke. You know, what you got it, brother.
Verse 21. Then said the chief priest of the Jews to Pilate, write not the king of the Jews, but that he said, I am king of Jews. I am king of the Jews. Pilate answered, what I have written, I have written.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Because he was telling the truth, man. You know, though the Lord had put the spirit on him to show him, man. Yo, that's who the king of the Israel is, basically. You know, he's the king. You know, but look what they did to him. Got it.
Verse 23. Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Yahushua, took his garments and made 4 parts, to every soldier a part.
And yo, look, we're spread out on all 4 corners of the earth, man. You know, so all them soldiers that took, they ripped it into 4 parts, and that's where the Israel is waking up now, on all 4 corners of the earth. That's what he died for, his men. They was scattered abroad, so they scattered his garment, man. You know, you got it, bro.
Okay, and also his coat. Now the coat was without seam, woven from the top throughout. They said, therefore, among themselves, let us not rend it, but cast lots for it, whose it shall be, that the scriptures might be fulfilled, which said, they parted my garment among them, and for my vesture they did cast lots. These things, therefore, the soldiers did.
They can't take it apart, man. That part anyway. But they can't never remove Israel from Yahushua, man. Starting with the elect, you know. You got it, bro. Because they want, just keep going, we got to hop right into when they pierce them.
Okay. All right. All right, verse 25. Now, therefore, stood by the cross Yahushua, his mother, and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Cleophas, and Mary Magdalene. Then Yahushua therefore saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved. He said unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son. Then said he to the disciples, Behold thy mother. And from that hour that the disciples took her, unto his own home. After this, Yahushua, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scriptures might be fulfilled. Said, I thirst.
That's right. So all things that was pertaining to his ministry and everything was fulfilled. And when that's why we're reading about this MOTB was on this site, this article, you know, because that's about to be fulfilled, which you're seeing it right now, you know. And after that, then all hell's going to break loose, and then guess what? He's coming back and get his kingdom, you know. So all things are about to be fulfilled once again, man. We at that time where he's going to be those prophecies that he warned us about and he told us about. They're about to be fulfilled right now, man. Yeah, and you're going to see it. You got it, bro. Nah, just go to the part where they said they pierced him. And when they pierced his side.
I believe it. Let me see. So let me just scan through it real quick. Because I think we all the way down.
Come. Well, just bear with us real fast.
It's a lot in the shade.
Yeah. John 19:34.
That's the 34?
Is it 34 and 35?
Yeah, 1934. So like,
Nah, you got it.
I'm gonna read up. John 19 and 32. Then came the soldier and brake the leg of the first and of the other with which was crucified with him. But when they came to Yahushua and saw that he was dead already, they brake not his leg. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water.
See that blood and water, man. That blood represents, well, obviously his death, and the water is what? It's just talking about the truth, man. It's a representation of that, you know. But they couldn't break any bones on his body because he would have been with blemish, man. But the piercing, because they saw that he was already dead, so they pierced him. And that's going into this MOTB. These people are already dead, man. So they're going to pierce you. That's what they want to do. Pierce you with that mark. You know, but hop back in the article. Okay. That's basically the point, you know, what you want to.
Okay, so back in the article, it say, no, not the gesture some of you probably...
read the piercing again.
Okay, back up to the top. Taking the notion of the industrial piercing to another level entirely. Payments innovators wants to get under your skin, yes, literally, with the microchip that handles the bills with the gesture.
That's right.
No, not the gesture some of you are probably imagining at this moment. Giving new and potentially gruesome meanings to common phrases like "I lost my wallet." It's really a step towards the next normal. You hear that? The next normal when we'll part ways with devices altogether. Approaching a future singularity when we cause transactions to occur by sheer will.
You see how they're that they trying to so like the how they're trying to bring it in smooth, you know, smooth
they're trying
sense.
to make it.
Yeah,
they always use the same method that they use with everything, normalizing it, making it seem cool to do. You know, first people have a problem with it until you keep on pumping it in their face, and eventually they're gonna get down with it. But people are going to be put in some horrific situations that's going to, you know, particularly basically the 2/3 in the rest of the world, they're going to be they're not going to be able to handle the conditions that's coming. So it's going to pretty much force them into it. You know, they're not going to have the spirit to know what's going on. Okay, this is going to hit them all of a sudden. Now, they've been hearing about the mark of the beast, but it's a different when you land at the heart, when you're teaching it, when you reading about it, when you prepare it. That's what the Akim's doing. They're preparing their mind to what? In their spirit, they're praying to be able to reject that, man, and stand firm, you know, during the hour of temptation. But the 2/3, them situations is going to be, you know, it's going to overwhelm them into receiving it. You know, but that's why the Lord got us bringing these articles out, bringing the scriptures out to make you aware.
That's right. So
that's on you, man. If you ain't found this truth by now, man, the Lord ain't dealing with you.
That's right.
It's on you, man.
Y'all got a swift one real fast.
Okay.
Genesis 3:1. It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh power had made, and he said unto the woman, yea, hath the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. It says, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden. But the reason I'm bringing this out, because I'm gonna bring this word out subtle. All right, because that's what this devil is, man. He's subtle, so he's speaking like smoothly, man. All right. Basically, it's
Strong's H 6175. Arum. Arum.
So it's Aram.
Second
right?
entry. Arum. Arum.
So it's Aram, right? Which now the word subdue is subtle, shrewd, crafty, sly, sensible, crafty, shrewd, sensible, prudent. You know, and look how he's coming. The same way he been coming. That's why we took it back to the beginning in Genesis, because he's coming in the same spirit. Subdue, all crafty. Oh, you lost your wallet. You'll never have to say that again. You know, what else they were saying? That's the new norm, and they're going to get into it, like because I read the article earlier. They even going to go into your animals, man. You know, because they want control over all things, man.
They using them as test dummies.
That's right.
Niggas.
Yo, Khan, that's right, brother. That's right. The words of his mouth is smoother than oil. You know, I was going to get that. Khan, the water for that, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that now.
Right.
Because actually, that's wars in his heart, man. Because that's what he basically that's his right there, right with this MOTB. You know, he always trying to make war with us, but that's going to spark the war amongst when it goes into to the different realms. Because that's the first move right there that Esau's going to put on the Lord's people. Like, yo, they don't belong to you. They belong to me. Look, they took my mark. You know? But hold up real fast. That's Psalms 55.
Yep. You want me to run this back real quick?
No, hold on. Let's just bring this real fast.
What is it? 55 and 19?
Hold up. Nah.
Is it
21. Shalakia. This is Psalms chapter 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You know? So you gotta remember that. This is spiritual warfare. That's all he want. He's trying to make war with us, man. He's making war. He want to make war with the Lord, you know? That's his ultimate goal. But yo, how back in that?
Okay. Giving a new and potentially gruesome meaning to common phrases like "I lost my wallet" is really a step towards the next normal when we'll part ways with devices altogether.
See that? So that's talking about your smartphones,
and your wallet, your actual wallet,
the actual wallets, all that, man. So you're part ways with devices because it's going to be put inside.
Right. You basically a walking computer.
Yep.
You basically a walking computer, and that's the goal. Is the goal? See, that's why I got this scripture that we won't be ignorant of Satan's devices. You know, that's a device of Satan to make you his property. You know, to make you his property, and to separate you from the Most High Yahweh Hashem. You know, that this is one of his devices to turn you into a human computer.
That's right.
To do what? To be able to have that control. We understand that this man's power is going down.
I got that.
Oh, you got something?
Because it's not. Because he was going on point. It's actually to finish off that scripture, going to verse 22. It says, "Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that. You know, like when these times come, you know, you gotta cast your burden onto the Most High, man, because that's a burden. This is the going into the hour of temptation. You know, so matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that word burden real fast, just because it jumped out. Just just for edification's sake. That's all.
Look at that, brother.
You know, see, cast our burden. It goes in the basically, just burden lot that which is given. You know,
Right.
that what the Lord gave casting on him, man.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who's going to put us through this. Because you have to go through this. You know, so you don't cast it on Esau, because Esau can't save you.
No.
That's what if you take this MOTB, you casting your burden on Esau, because you're not grounded in the faith, right?
It's a reason why the scriptures say that my servant shall eat.
That's right.
Because you're casting all your burdens to the Lord.
That's
you're
right.
relying, you the men of the Lord, we're relying on the Lord to feed us in that day.
That's right.
The hell, we in the spirit of getting rid of these phones, getting rid of these. Well, we don't give a damn. This ID really don't serve us like that. Babylon the Great finished.
You know what? I ain't have an ID. Well, they've been expired for over a year now, man.
Right.
That's crazy. Like, well, amongst other things, work, all that, but it's like, damn, I'm not pressed for it. Because even without a valid ID, I still got a job, but I ain't have one. And I use that same ID. So the Lord, He gonna take care of you no matter what, man.
Right.
It's time to get away from Esau's stuff, man.
Right. Because Esau trying to lure you in and seduce you with this, man.
That's right.
Because what they when the COVID broke off and they was talking about that, they were saying that if you take it, if you receive it, it's a reward to go with a cash reward. Or they'll give a certain household a certain amount of money.
And I think it's in this article, but it was something I was reading, I heard earlier, and it said what they're gonna have. I think it's in there. They over in overseas, like Europe and all that. They give you $300 with the MOTB. Yeah. They put $300 on it for you to spend.
Right.
But this is real fast just to end it.
That's what. Oh, go ahead.
Just real quick, just to end it. On the scripture, it says, "But thou, O Most High, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out their days, but I will trust in thee," man. And that's Esau, that bloody and deceitful. Because what? This is putting a lot of blood on people. On them. It's on them, but they're all about blood. And they're deceitful because they want you to be a part of them. You got it, brother.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Nah, what's it?
Hey, he right. And really, if you're in your right mind, the scriptures say that what? You shouldn't put no cutting in your flesh.
That's right. That's right. That's a law.
That's a law.
That's a law.
Right? But the scriptures say that the elect will not get the victory over that, man. So that's why we come out and do the video and warn you, man. This man is trying to trick you into his new system. This is his only way to keep his power going, man. And it's going to fail.
That's right.
It's going to fail, man. And people go ahead. What you can say?
Because he know he got a short time.
He got a short time. Okay. Well, it say here, again, I'm going to read this back. It say giving a new and potentially gruesome meaning to common phrases like "I lost my wallet." It is really a step towards the next normal. You see that? So that's why you think they've been coming up with all these online apps, doing everything mechanically, cashless society, corn shortages. They've been doing all that to do what? Conditioning you to not use money. Because when it go into full effect, it won't be far-fetched. It won't be out of the norm. That's why they do. They want to normalize everything. Get to that. That's what they've been doing, conditioning you for this new word, the MOTB, man. And they say it's really a step toward the next normal, when we'll part ways with devices altogether, approaching a future.
You said devices. Because with the scripture you got, you might as well read that.
Because
they're trying to get away from who they are, man. Or let's depart from the devices. That's a new device, though. So they're trying to make it seem like, man, this devil is crafty, man. It's subtle. What you got, brother?
2 Corinthians 11:2-11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right. And this is another device that he got. But he said, we're going to get away from all those devices. Basically, we're going to get away from all those devices and we're going to just use this one.
Right.
So it's still a device, man.
Right.
Just like, how you had calculators before. What else? Calculators, clocks, Like everything goes in here now on your phone, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're trying to really get everything under one umbrella. And now, all you need is this MOTB.
They just basically trying to get everybody to wander after the beast.
That's right, Con.
To bow down to this this beast system.
Yup, Con.
That's
right.
what the ultimate goal is.
Con.
You know, it ain't. We telling it straight, man.
That's right.
All right, and the scripture say if you receive it, guess what? You're gonna get burned up in the presence of the holy angel. You know, but he's trying to find every cunning and crafty way to introduce it to you, man.
Yeah.
And then eventually he just gonna have to roll.
That's right. That's like a smooth talker.
Yeah.
And they talking so smooth, and and
they game running out.
Yeah. So he like, man, fuck it.
Fuck it, man.
I'm about to move on these niggas.
That's when he gonna go Draco on you.
Yup. That's right.
That's when he gonna go Draco on you when he ain't got no choice. He gotta keep it rolling. He gotta move fast. Damn. Because all of the signs are here, man. We know the Most High Yahweh Shai's at the door, man. So he got to roll. He got to roll out, man. That's how close we are, man. You know,
we got a short time.
Yeah,
this time real short. If you don't see this time short right now, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Good.
Seriously.
Good.
Read some more. I got another precept after that.
All right. Approaching a future singularity when we cause transactions to occur by sheer will. Teenagers who argue this is already working fine without technical assistance. Look at that.
See that?
Look at that. I'm gonna read that again.
That's the new generation, man. Well, this last generation. Hey.
Yep. You know? Teenagers would argue this is already working fine without technical assistance. So they're trying to show you that this is more. They're trying to say that this is more effective than any other system that is in. See, they trying to trick you into this new system. You know, just like this vax. Y'all been tricked into y'all been tricked.
Bamboozled.
You and if you walk around with that devil's juice in you,
you gonna die, man.
Hey, listen, you pretty much plugged in.
No, you gonna take that MOT.
You gonna take it. That's what. Yeah.
You gonna take it for sure. You know? Unless the Lord have mercy on you, but man, He have mercy on whom He will.
Come.
You know.
Teenagers will argue this is already working fine without technical assistance. It's called how you say that? Incessant winning, a powerful force that venture films want someone to firms want someone to prototype ASAP.
See, they want this done immediately. Like Bernie Mac said, they want this done immediately. So they try and get it popping real quick, man. That's all, because they know that they have but a short time. So why would they say it ASAP, man? You know?
What's the rest?
Exactly.
They got a short time.
Exactly.
And they say, for now, it's about implants. For now, it's about implants.
See that?
The BBC reported in April on a fellow walking around London getting things with a wave of his hand.
So they try to make it seem cool. Oh, look at him. He he paid like that. That's because that's how they trying to promote it. And they're gonna use your athletes,
the way of the wicked,
your actors, your rappers, all them dudes, man. You know, since that's who you idolize. You know, and they get paid good money for that. You know, to keep deceiving you. That's all it is distractions from and this is a distraction from what? We know that this earth is this place is about to be destroyed. We know that. So why would you put any trust into a fallen society, man? You know? No matter what, it's going to get hard. Even your president told you that.
Right.
So if you take that, man, you just sold your fate, man.
Right.
You know? But I got one real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, starting verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, prepare thy soul for temptation. And what we coming into? The hour of temptation, man. Right? It says, set thine heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble.
Mm.
You know, because we're coming into what? Jacob's trouble,
Yeah.
man.
And the people gonna select it.
Go ahead,
The
bro.
people gonna hate. The people who ain't got the spirit on them,
Mhm.
they gonna hate, man. When they find out that they ain't no food,
Oh my God.
I can't clock in.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. You know, they spit. Their flesh is gonna be worried,
Yeah.
and guess what? They gonna bow down.
That's right, That's right.
You know,
It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. You know, so you're gonna be increased because all this technology that they're trying to put into you, the Lord is gonna increase you above that. You know? So that technology that they got, I got this, whatever, man. That shouldn't matter at all. You listen to these scriptures. That's what's gonna give you that add-on, man.
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their time.
That's
and
right.
Their salvation.
That's right. Verse 4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. Because you got men that they never been in predicaments like what's about to happen. You know, they got their families, you know, their children that lives with them. They got their jobs. They have a whole lot of things, man. You got brothers that's dentists, man. Yeah, that's dentists, that's doctors. You know, we come from all walks of life, man. You know, men come from all walks of life. So when you change from that, what you're used to, because right now it's easy. Oh, don't get this, don't get that. Because, you've never been through anything, man. That's coming now, man. You know, that's not something light, man. You know, because a man can sit there and talk to you all day. Oh yeah, man, don't take that. Mm-hmm. But when the proof is in the pudding, pressure breaks pipes. Like my man Bean said, pressure breaks pipes. Time to apply it now. You know, the Lord's about to apply that pressure. You know, and that pressure, when you apply pressure to a piece of coal, what happens to that piece of coal? It becomes a diamond, man. You know, so that's what we're about to go through that process. That's why it says, as gold is tried in the fire. You know, you gotta get burnt, man. You know, you gotta go through something to become worthy. You know, and those men that don't take what we're reading about, you know, they're going to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, full-heartedly, and keep going, man. And matter of fact, it's right here too.
I got a precept for you.
Let me read this real quick. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, wait for his mercy.
That's it.
And go not aside, lest ye fall. So go not aside, and going aside is taking that, man. What they want you to, because man, right now, honestly, we read about it, and men can say whatever they want to say. But we have not seen what the Lord has to offer us, man, with our eyes. That's why you have to believe in it. Because if you don't, hey, man, it's coming. You got a lot of men. That's right. You got a lot of men that's going to fall out. Because they're going to be like, oh, man, it ain't worth it. Trust me, everything that you go through for this truth is worth it, man. It's well worth it. Because it's building your character. It's building your strength. If you don't go through no hardships, you're not a man of the Lord. You know? You're not.
It could be a time when you feel like you're about to drop dead. You got to trust the Lord all the way to the door. He might save you at the latter end.
Man, what it say, the elect shall be scarcely be saved, man. That's right, brother. That's right. No, you got your precept.
Psalms 32:10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh, mercy shall compass him about.
There you go.
So listen, man. If you put your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord can have mercy on you in the time of affliction.
That's right.
In the time of the hour of temptation. When distresses are taking hold of you.
That's right, and that's coming.
Yeah, that's coming.
Distress coming.
Some uncomfortable situations might come your way.
That's right. Not might, they are.
They are going to come your way. Right. Yeah, hey, they coming. You know, when I go to the grocery store every day, I envision it with no food in there, man. No food in there. Everybody just going crazy, or you know, the assembling of the implant is in effect. You got to think like that, man. You got to think like that. You got to, every day I get up and be like, look, man, it ain't always going to be like this.
That's right,
That's how you got to wire your mind, man. Because one day you get up, it ain't going to be like this.
That's right. Yep.
So you got to put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Got you, bro.
That's spiritual power itself.
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, let's say, I'm gonna go back to verse 7. Back in Sirach chapter 2, I'm gonna go back to verse 7. It says, "Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, wait for his mercy and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, believe him, and your reward shall not fail." Read that again. "Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, believe him, and your reward shall not fail." So everything he said he's going to do, he's going to do it. Your reward's not going to fail you. And he said, what did he say? Behold, when I come, my reward, he said, I come, and my reward is with me.
Yeah.
Can you bring that up, Brother Rashad?
Yep.
Real quick, just to back that up. You know, while the brother's grabbing that, man, you know, you just gotta you gotta believe in it, man, because what he said, he's gonna do it. You know, Yahweh is a man that he cannot lie, man. You know, a man will lie to you in a heartbeat, because that's flesh, man. You know, so but what the Spirit says, the Spirit's gonna reveal, and the Spirit gets, man. Whatever the Spirit wants, the Spirit is always gonna get. That's what people gotta realize and understand, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about us at all. You know, it's about him. You got it?
Revelations 22:12. And behold, I come quickly.
That's right.
And my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be.
That's right. I'm going to jump back into Sirach 2:8. Ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. You know, and he's going to give you a reward, whether it's good or bad. You know, but that says, you know, he's coming quickly and his reward is with him. That's judgment. He's coming to judge this place, man. You know, and that MOTB, that's a heavy topic right now. You know, we just want to drop into different various, you know, how the Spirit works right now, man. But, yo, that's a heavy topic right now, because that's the prophecy that we've been waiting for. This is the prophecy that we've been waiting for to set off this whole everything else that the Lord has to bring for us, man. You know? But it says, ye that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Check it out, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You know, so you're going to have to call upon him. And it's telling you the generations of old. That's why we read history. We go through the history. You know, we go through prophecies and everything. The scriptures have everything to offer to you. To tell you why the Lord been warning you all this time, to build you up for what's about to come, man. Because he knows what he's bringing, you know. It says, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction, which we're about to go to. You know, you can read some more of that.
Okay.
So,
but now it's about implants. The BBC reported in April on a fellow walking around London getting things with a wave of his hand, and that hands was clutching neither wand nor gun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rather, it's been equipped with a microchip made by Finch Tech, Walletmore, that's implanted under the skin, and when synced with an e-wallet app, it's synced with an e-wallet
They
app.
got that e-wallet app now. You know what I'm saying? And yo, that's crazy because all they did was been doing was just setting everything up, just getting you because yo that word e-wallet, man. A lot of people talk about that. Oh yeah, e-wallet, you got that, but it's specifically telling you it's underneath of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So any other camp that's not teaching that the MOTB is the RFID microchip, you're a false prophet, man.
And you're not rightly dividing the
That's
word
right.
of truth.
That's right, and you're taken away. You're taken away from it, man. Which it clearly says it. So, hey, man, either you just retarded, or the Lord's just not dealing with you.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know?
in your face.
God. What's that song? It's written all
Over
over
your
your face. You don't have to say a word.
Right. It's in your face, man. It's in your face. Hey,
God.
but, you know, we gotta have a little fun. But
That's right, God.
you know, hey, it's in your face, man. Everything is out, man.
That's right, God. That's right.
With this article out, man, with the things that are out now, like, come on now, you should be able to spiritually discern, you know,
God.
what's right and what's wrong. You don't know. The
Mm.
Lord ain't dealing with you, man.
That's right.
You know,
Ooh.
the mark of the beast
Mm-hmm.
is the MOTB, the RFID microchip. Nothing else.
That's right, bro.
You know.
That's right. Hold up. I gotta find it real fast. Hold on. Since we talking about it.
You got it right.
That's just to back you up, that's all.
You got it right. Hmm.
I heard authenticity. Con. This is Salaki, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and 7 is to back the brother up, man. Not sure what I'm going to say won't be online. But this is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. It says, surely Yahweh Shem Yahushua power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. So this, to a lot of people, this is a secret because they can't get it. You know, they don't understand it. And even if, you know what, even if they did get to understand it, if they're not teaching it,
they can't receive the spirit.
Or they paid off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Because they rather have the luxuries of this con.
They still they gonna want to eat.
That's right. Because what is a man profited to gain the world and lose his soul, man?
Right.
You know, and that's what a lot of these people did. So they sold out. So they want to continue to do it all the way up until the destruction of this place. You know, and man, listen, this is serious times we in. And like, brothers' spirits are very, very, very heavy right now, man. Brothers be deep in meditation, deep in thought all the time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay in the spirit, man. Because that's the times that we're in. It's time to draw nigh to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, don't fall away from him. Draw closer to him, man. And you're going to have a lot of things trying to pull you out, man. And I'm going to say a lot of things from your past. It's going to try to come towards you. Even new people and everything. That's why you got to stay grounded, stay focused, man. If you got to fast and all that, do that.
Do that. Satan got many different tactics to come at you.
That's right. That's why I told you, put on the full armor.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In Ephesians. You know, you got to put on the full armor, man. What you got, bro?
All right, back in the article, they say, weighing under a gram about the size of a grain of rice.
See that, kind? And that's how small it is. And Salaki.
No, go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but yo, and just to make a quick comparison, because you put your faith, matter of fact, you got faith as a mustard seed. Because now it says it's weighing under a gram. Just to put that in your hand, right? So that means you're trusting in something so small that gets you by, like as far as, oh, I can scan my hand. Let's just keep thriving in this place, right? So Esau, he wants to be like the Most High, man. So why you think he would make something so small just to put inside his body? You know, because Yahweh by Shem Yahushua told you this right here. You got it, bro?
Okay. It's the book of Matthew 17 and 20.
And this is talking about having faith. Faith. Because people want to put their faith into this MOTB, into this chip, to the RFID microchip. You're gonna see a lot of people do that. Because why? They don't like. Matter of fact, I don't want to jump the gun. What you got, brother?
Matthew 17 and 20.
Come.
And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed.
And what they say right there?
Is that is the size of a grain of rice.
See that? You see the words that they use? That's because you know the devil knows the scriptures too. So now they go like, oh, I'm gonna use the grain of rice, but the Lord compared it to a grain of a mustard seed. You know, matter of fact, and when the grain of a mustard seed is smaller than a grain of rice, man, that's how much faith he requires. You know, so of course Esau, they always try to make this so bigger. Oh, we're bigger than the Lord, man. We're gonna do it. Read that again, brother. Baba Shah.
Matthew 17 and 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove.
See that in that mountain, the mountains is talking about them governments, man. I mean, you get out of here with that shit, you know? You're going to have to remove yourself. You're a man of the Lord, you know? Just having that little bit of faith. That's it. Just a little bit of faith, man. The mustard seed grows to be the biggest tree in the forest, you know? Just from having a little bit. Because the Lord increases what? A mustard seed, man.
Right.
He's the one that waters it. He's the one that makes it grow. The same thing with us. We're seeds, you know? So the Lord waters us. How does he water us? With these scriptures. That's how you grow. That's water. You know?
Okay. And it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
And that's spiritual powers. Nothing's going to be impossible to you in that day.
Right.
Because the Lord has to show his power against Esau's power. You know? Esau trying to flex his muscles. Why? Because he's going out. He knows his time is over, so he's going down. And whoever he could take with him, he's going to try to take him with him. But a man in the Lord is not going for that, man. Like the brother brought out earlier, man. You know, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. We're not ignorant to that, man. You know? Yeah, bro. You read some more of that article. It's a lot more in there. We got out to whatever. How the Spirit works.
All right. I'm gonna read back up again. Weighing under a gram and about the size of a grain of rice. The chip need no power source.
Wow. See that? That's crazy. It needs no power source.
Why? Because somebody powered it for you.
Exactly.
Somebody control it.
Exactly. Esau. Because they the power source.
That's how they look at it. I'm gonna power your ass.
Hey, that's right.
You ain't gotta worry about power.
No, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
They say weighing under a gram and about the size of a grain of rice, the chip need no power source, relying on near field communications, NFC, the pure wrist wearable, and the iCard digital wallet. Before anyone gets worked up, ask yourself this: does my pet have an RFID chip?
See now, look, see, and I know a brother who's well, through his woman. I ain't gonna say his name, nothing like that, but he got with this woman, and the pet had the RFID chip. You know, so that's how they're trying to. And look, see how they're comparing it, because that's how they look at you as their pets. You know,
Cattle.
Yeah, that's right. What they say with my people are led like what's that?
Sheep to the flock
to the slaughter. Yeah, can you grab that? Because that's crazy. Because they comparing you to an animal. Yo, did my pet got the chip in it? Oh, if my pet got it, I can get it too. You know, that's how crafty and cunning this devil is. Because he tries to cut, like I said, subtle, man. He's one of the most subtle beasts of the field. Because he's a beast himself, man. You know, he's a creature just like we are, man. We're a creature, we're a creation, you know? But they trying to take over all the creation that the Lord has made, man. You know?
This is second Ezra. 16 and 9.
Yo, Khan's one of my, a banger.
I'm gonna start at 9.
Khan, bring it out, brother.
And therefore, said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
That's right. Damn. Hold up. Read that again. Because that's heavy.
Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
That's right. So he's not going to suffer us to dwell in this is the land of Egypt too. What's this? Sodom and Egypt. This is the land, because Egypt is what? Captivity. I will not, the land of bondage, Salaki. The land of bondage. He's not going to suffer us no more to stay in the land of bondage, man. It's time to go back to our land, Jerusalem, man, Jerusalem, the city of peace, man. Which it tells you above, and it says, which Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
That's right.
Because when we go home, we're going to be free, man. And ain't no more of this stuff. Now go ahead, brother.
No nation will ever come up against us.
That's right.
We city of peace, man.
That's right.
And that also, what he just said, proved that the people over there in the land of Israel are not the true people.
That's right.
Because it's all type of wars.
That's right. Con. That's right, bro.
But when we go back to our homeland, ain't gonna be none of that.
Con. That's right. That's right. But now, with that, I just want to bring this one out too real fast. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So you can't trust this devil for nothing. As quick as you blink your eyes, he's already plotting something else. And he's continuing to plot things against you, man. And that's what he has in the works right now. But it's all through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Shai, man, by Hashem Kakodas, because these things were written from the beginning, man. Written from the beginning to now. It says, that's why he go crouching like, oh man, I'm sorry for what I did to you, man. If you just take this chip, man, we'd be cool. I've been looking at a lot of things, like as far as this how you know that's a fact, because if you actually look up where did the projects come from, the projects, how people ended up in the projects, and how people ended up in the neighborhoods that they're in, and the names of I was just watching, it slips my mind right now, but it's called something Negroes Away or something. Put something crazy to that effect, because they want you out of sight, out of mind, basically. And then they built major interstates to around your neighborhoods. So if they have to come in through there, you start riding and doing some crazy stuff, they can hop right off the highway and come handle that. So now they're saying, oh well, let's Joe Biden. Matter of fact, Joe Biden did this. He signed an executive order. Like basically it's like apology, but he wants to give the communities back to the people, so to speak. That's him going crouching, man. Yeah, we're sorry, but they got this right here, the RFID microchip for you. So that's him. His rust. That's his rust, man. This is like iron rust to serve his wickedness, man. It's a little bit more to bring it out. It says, verse 12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith, man. So remember his words and be pricked with it. So it's supposed to hit you.
Right.
Because he's warning you, listen, man, don't trust this dude, man. So as soon as you trust him, you lost, man. You lost. That's a fact.
The word is a two-edged sword.
That's
You're
right,
supposed
bro.
to prick you.
That's right.
Right? You're supposed to tremble when you hear the word of the Lord.
That's right, bro.
It's supposed to scare you on track, man.
That's right. That's right.
With our people, man, man, I got a precept real quick.
Bring it out, bro.
Psalms 37:12. The wicked plotted against the just. The wicked plotted against the just and gnashes upon him with his teeth. Okay, and this is what that is, man. You know, they always coming up with plots and schemes to trap Jake, man, because their ultimate goal is to try to trap the elect. With the scripture already predestined, it already prophesied that the righteous, the elect of the nation of Israel we're gonna make it out of here, man. We're gonna be delivered and we're gonna come back.
That's right.
And his own and pocket, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know. So he's gonna try. This is his goal. Is to try to take that chip and implant the whole world. Okay, but it's gonna fail, man.
That's right.
But the main objective is to destroy the Israelites, man.
That's right.
Because they understand it's all about their covenant, man.
What they said, let us cut them off from being a nation. That's what they really want to do, man. Still to this day.
Let me keep going on.
Yeah, some more in there.
Okay.
Go back, on that with the animal thing.
Okay, it say if your pet doesn't have a chip, consider getting one, lest you end up missing one valuable pet.
See, that's that's crazy. Cause they telling you, they're like, damn, you might. Oh man, now they telling you that, right? Basically, what they're telling you too, if your child or whoever don't got it, you're gonna be missing him too. Because that's how Esau talks. He talks smooth, he talks sweet shit. But they like, yo, if you don't, if you got a pet, your pet don't got it, you're gonna be missing that pet. You got a child, your child don't got it, you're gonna be missing that child. So we gonna take him. Either they gonna put the chip in him, or they gonna put him to death, or they gonna put you to death. And that's what's coming, man. You got it.
Okay. Besides, we've been toying with this idea for years, although not in subdermal form factors. So they say they've been toying, basically messing around with the ideas for years, man.
That's right.
Ideas for years.
That's right.
Okay. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, come.
Okay. Bio means business. Amazing one. Introduced in 2020 and known, how do you say it? Coley. What's that? Coley. How do you say it?
Collar Quilly.
Yeah.
Quillia.
As palm pay is a biometric scan that recognizes your palm.
See that?
Print and let you pay by passing your hand over a optical point of sale. POS terminal. On Wednesday, April the 20th, it was widely reported that Amazon one is being added to retail locations in Austin, Texas, bringing total U.S. stores with palm hand into the 100 range.
See, they put them in all the stores.
Yep.
If
it scales, Amazon is the company to make it happen. Still being big, if though biometrics are getting put through their legal paces with governments worldwide asking questions about all that identity data and how it might be misused or abused.
Yeah, so they trying to tell you like, yo, if you don't get this, because it's easy to hack things and everything. So now they try to put everything in this little chip and all that. That's another reason that they want you to get this thing. Oh, can't nobody hack that? Yo, their system, it's proven time and time again that their system is shit. Everything is hacked. When if this was the goal that much longer. When that get hacked, they be trying to hire somebody else. Oh man, but I want you to work for me because they hacked this chip system. Like, come on, you don't trust these dudes. Go ahead, brother.
Maybe ask Elon Musk, the guy who founded the company PayPal, is founded on, as well as some other well-known ventures.
See that? Now, PayPal, that was the first where you could basically, besides
electronic pay.
Yeah, kind of. Besides what's that? Western Union and stuff like this. This was a app that you could actually send it right to the person.
It was a popular pay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kind of. You don't gotta go through this, that, and Elon Musk was the one that was behind that, man. And now look, you're hearing more and more and more and more about this dude.
Right.
You know,
that was to push the agenda.
Exactly. Yep.
Now look at him. Now he's doing seminars on how to implant pets, showing you, just conditioning you
Get
to
that system. Boom, boom. I can send money from here to there through this chip too. You know, because it's in your phone. You know, you got, and it's an app. You gotta have that app.
They also saying with the chip they can able to fix and repair body parts. It can restore memory. It can load up memory data. Man, this man is a mad scientist.
Right. That's right.
A mad scientist, man.
That's right, man.
Who the hell want to walk around that perfect? You mean to tell me something ain't wrong?
Okay.
You mean to tell me something? Hey.
Matter of fact, I got a quick one. This is Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of the people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless," man. So that's what they trying to do, man. You know, they really want to rob you of your salvation.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what's robbing you. And the poor, who's the poor? That's us. You know, Israel. You know, and they're writing these, because right now, it ain't made mandatory. Just like the jab wasn't. But now, once they hit you with the Yakadah, you know, they're going to make that mandatory, which they was doing. And certain jobs are still to this day, you can't work in them. You know, unless you got that. So that was just, hey man, just a test run, because soon, once this thing comes out, oh no, it's not mandatory yet, and then it's going to be made mandatory, because that's their agenda. So you have to know that. You know, that's what they want. You know, at the end of the day. What you got, bro?
A few years back, Elon Musk sank $100 million into starting up Neuralink.
See, Neuralink, that's to put it in your mind. So first, what it says, your right hand or your forehead. Going to Revelations 13:16. Neuro is your nerves, your neural system. And your ultimate nerve starts with your brain, man. Because your brain controls all of it, your neural system. You know, when God got a neurologist, what does he deal with? Brains, nerves, you know. But he put that much money in there. Why? Because they want to study the brain. And actually, I read an article about this guy, Elon Musk, where he invented a suit. It was not already invented to be able to read your thoughts and your personality. You know? So this man, you know what? I got one real fast. Ooh. This man wants to be like the Most High.
Yeah. Ooh. What's that testimony?
And I say I'm trying to do that. No, that's Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah chapter 14, starting at verse 12. It says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" And Lucifer just means light bearer. And right now, these damn devils are the light bearers of their darkness. Because they're the ones with the agendas that only they tell who they want to know about them. But the Lord is shedding light through his men on them. You know? It says, "Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. You know? So that's what he's trying to do. That's why he got satellite systems and all that. And yo, with the satellite system, that goes back into all these little devices that they have, the pings off of all those things.
They up in the cosmos trying to control that.
That's right.
You
But
know,
the
setting
Lord,
up space wars and
yeah,
space forces.
yeah.
All right.
Matter of fact, like around the corner from here, like when me and the brother was walking to the store, it's a sign that says now hiring Space Force. And next to that it says now hiring the military. Yeah, Air Force. You got the Air Force and the Space Force, man. Like, yo, man, this devil is crap.
He really think that he could. He think he's about to. No, man, you going down.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Look, you're being controlled.
That's right.
You know.
That's right, brother.
You really want to keep going
on here? Yeah, just a little more.
According. Okay. All right. This last little bit. According to the Neuralink site, it's designing the first neural implant that will let you control a computer or mobile device anywhere you go. Micron scale threads are inserted into areas of the brain that control movement.
See that? Now look, that's talking about your mind. Revelation 13:16, man. Talks about your mind, man. Mm-hmm. And they want to put that chip in your brain or in your right hand. You know? That's plain and simple. So for the dudes that's out there that's not teaching this, man, you going off, man. And the Most High is going to destroy you if you don't repent, man.
Right.
That's plain and simple. Matter of fact, we might as well just finish this article and shut it down. Because we can hop in the other joint.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's a little bit more.
You want to keep on?
Yeah, just how much more is on there? Just to so there a little bit. I think that should be it.
Okay, you want to finish it out?
Yeah, kind of, might as well.
Okay. We've heard rumors or engineers working out bugs and glitches.
Mm-hmm.
Like people simply scrolling past social media ads for luxury SUVs and waking up to find one in their driveway delivered.
See that? Yo, that's crazy. So you can scroll past, boom. Like they got, what's that? There's a dude I used to talk to when he was alive. I used to work at this one place, and he was talking about, yo, he's like, where's the vending machine? I said, what vending machine? He said, the car vending machine. You know, the ones for the car. You go there and you do something, your car come out, and you get the car. I'm laughing, but yo, that's the technology that they're trying to use, man. Mm-hmm. Man, that dude used to have a lot of conversations, man, you know, as far as like, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, you know, but and now look, it just said it, man. You just scroll through. Matter of fact, it's like they had a commercial like that years ago where you would be on it was an act when the dude came through. He was like, yeah, dude, I came. He came like 5 a.m, something in the morning. He was like, yeah, dude, I came this early to you know, because I want to come car shopping with you, because I know how hard it is. She was like, oh no, Dad, I did that. My car be here later on. And then she went on to this app and showed him that. He's like, well, anybody want breakfast? You know? So they've been gearing your mind for these things for a long time, man. You know, now they're actually ready to roll it out. You know? They've been presenting it, but now it's time to get it inside of you. You know, that's why they want it done ASAP. And these are the times that we live in. And the Lord is really turning things up, man, this year. And what? We're only in April. You know? This is April. This is still early in this year. And look at all that's happened so far. Even on the scale, the death angels out there rampant, man. It was just a fire down there in Kensington on Allegheny Ave. I'm coming home from work. And you know, the block is blocked off. And they would come to find out it was 3 children and their father perished in that fire. You know? And they died by fire. So guess how America's going out? You had the firemen now. I was watching earlier on an article. I watched the news segment, and they was talking about how frustrated they are. We had this many fires. 17 people died in fires just alone, and most of them were kids. And then this is adding on another 4 more. And we got to prevent these fires. Okay, now they frustrated with that. Wait till them nukes hit. You know? That's the fire that's coming to the place that no man can quench, man. Ain't no man going to be able to put that out. You know? And the Lord is showing you. If you just watching the signs through the Spirit, you will see certain things like, damn, the Lord ain't playing, man. You know? Like, oh, he did that, damn. And you starting to hear more and more and more chaotic things on the scale that you never heard him do before since like, yo, you've been alive, man. It's a normal thing now, man. All the shootings in the city, the death. It's like death is just like normal right now, man. It's the same because that death angel was rolling, just the same way that this chip is coming and all that. Yo, the Lord is really moving right now, man. You know, he's like the Apostle Charles said, he deemed this year the year Yahweh sing outside's turn up, man. And ever since that, it's been turning up, man. You know, they ain't gonna be able to turn it back, man. It's like you had Russia, what they test fired to Satan too. You know, Russia, like people think Russia is sweet, man. Like, yo, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of things we could talk about right now. You know, and mainly like this MOTB. And why you think you starting to see the death rise and this and that and all those things? Because the MOTB is about to be implemented and made mandatory. And once that comes, it's going to bring forth a lot of death, man. You know, people starving, struggling, eating each other. It's a lot coming, man. And if you think anything otherwise, man, you crazy. You crazy, man. It's time to get right, man. Should have been doing it. You know, but now is the time to push even harder. We at the end. We're going to finish up on this article and get up out of here.
Okay.
It's kind of, you know.
In a way, Musk is hardly alone in his quest for mind control over devices.
See that? He's hardly alone, man. That's why I brought that Isaiah 10. 10 and 1, man. They prescribe grievousness, man. You know? Woe to them. Destruction to them, because that's what's coming. That's the NWO, the New World Order, man. Because they are an alliance. But the real New World Order is us starting with the elect. That's right. Starting with the elect. You know? Ruling the earth. Getting the earth back. That's rightfully ours, man. Matter of fact, going into real fast, which we bring this out a lot. Let's go right to the point. Hold here we go, 59. This is our second Ezra, chapter 6 and 59. It says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You know? So the world was made for our sakes, man. You know, the earth and all that, man. But yo, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So it was given to them for a period of time. You know? Now it's going to be given back. That's why I was asking, yo, how long is this going to endure? How long we got to go through this? You know? What you got, bro?
Okay. They say, anyway, Musk is hardly alone in his quest for mind control over devices, vehicles, and money. While we're at it, not everyone cares for the terminology springing up around the ideas. Biometrics innovators have been hammering away at this for years, like the big tech folks behind that thumbprint scanning facial recognition on your phone. They like precise language. In March, Pop ID CEO John Miller told Payments, we don't use the term facial recognition to describe our platform. We use face verification. Recognition refers to technologies that are actively surveying people, watching people. Our technology requires you to first enroll in the platform.
Mm.
You opt in on your phone and say, I want to have the ability to pay with my face.
Mm. And that's crazy. See that? And yo,
Damn.
when you go into it, I just looked it up, right? You want to get it? It says biometric. It says relating to or involving the application of statistical analysts to biological data. You know, so your biological, like your biological fiber, basically going into your genes. That's why I think they want to change the genes. They want to know who you are and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it says biometrics are body measurements and calculations related to the human characteristics. Biometric authentication is used in computer science as a form of identification and access control. It is also used to identify individuals and groups that are under surveillance. See that?
Mm-hmm.
It's used for individuals that are under surveillance. And who's under surveillance right now? The Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They want the elect. That's why they put in your face, man. And they got all these different facial recognitions and applications that they would use. Joe, take his face off of here, put him on this actor, and then you got him doing all that crazy stuff. You know what I mean? They could take my face and put it on Chuck Norris, or put it on a Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson, and then you play it with people. Look at that, but yo, and yo, they doing that. And they put it on Facebook and all that stuff, but actually they really doing that stuff because they're watching you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So now your face is there, so wherever you go to, they can get it off of out of YouTube and all that, man.
They can already track you going to the grocery store, you swiping your card, going to the bank. You already monitored, man.
That's right.
The next step is to put the chip into you. Okay, so they can fully watch you, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you basically can belong to them.
That's right. Basically, that's what they're saying, that you gonna belong to them.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, bro.
All right. This is effectively the digital transformation of what very attractive people have been doing for millennia. Paid by face. They're so stunning that just looking at them is its own reward. There's a way to immunize this effect, but that's another story for another time. Which bringing us back to London's Chipman. In fact, Walletmore says it sold about 500 of the implants. So you could be standing next to one of those. So you could be standing next to one of these e-wallet cyborgs without knowing it. Incidentally, Walletmore's site says inserting an implant takes as short as 15 minutes. And the procedure itself is minimally invasive and painless. It requires a minimal incision with the use of a local anesthetics. You can even have a body pierce to do it. A body piercer to do it. In fact, the more you learn, the cooler it sounds.
See that? Now check it out. They said you can have a body piercer to do it. Right? And that's a body piercer goes into body art. Like a tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying? Because they do body piercing.
Work.
Yeah, exactly. Yup. And guess what? That's why the scriptures tell you, thou shalt not make no cuttings in your flesh for the dead. Going back into the laws. That's why you're not supposed to get tattoos and all that. And that's why people all this stuff is just leading up. Oh, that's cool. We got the body pierce. We got this, that. All those things, man. Just leading up until right now, man. The Lord, He got us, man.
Yeah.
But this Esau, they about to roll.
Mm-hmm.
They ready to roll, man. You know, just going through this article and everything, man. It's almost go time. You know, that's it on
That's
there.
the last part right
Yeah,
there.
kind.
The implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio, a coffee in New York, a haircut in Paris.
See that? They trying to make it seem cool wherever you go.
Wherever you go.
Oh, I don't even need to bring cash. I could just on the beach, cause y'all on the be a drink on the beach. On the beach, like yo, you around sand, all type of stuff. So you don't want to carry money with you because you chilling. Like you go swimming and all that, man. You know. So they talking about you can pay for it there. You can pay for it. Just use it there. Like come on,
They're
man.
trying to make it more convenient for you as possible.
That's right, and that's the main word, convenient.
Mm-hmm.
They want that convenience, man, because people like things to be convenient, fast, easy.
They are conditioned to be that way anyway.
That's right, bro.
You know.
That's right.
All right. So they say that the implant can be used to pay for a drink on the beach in Rio, a coffee in New York, a haircut in Paris, or at your local grocery store. Walletmore CEO Watchtech Parata told the BBC it can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's more like it. Where do we sign? Seems like we should just be able to nod.
And pay for something.
Right. And just
they want to, they want to, because in the kingdom, you know, the Lord said, because what anything we need, we want to ask for is going to come just like that. Mm-hmm. That's the importance of prayer. When you pray, you ask Him for things. You know what I'm saying? Because you want the Lord to give it to you.
Right.
You know, so this is their way of I should just be able to nod. As long as you got the money on there, it'll come right through. So they trying to say like, yo, we're God.
You don't need the Most High coming to us.
Yup, we're God. We're going to give you the money. You work for us, but we work for the Lord.
Right.
You know, but y'all work for us. You got, hey, anything is yours. You can have it. That's what they told Yahushua, man, when he was here. When he went through his temptation. And that hour, when he went to his hour of temptation, you know, he had to go through all that because that's the same thing we're going to have to go through. Oh, I'll give you this. I'll give you that. Hey, man, the hell with y'all.
Yeah.
You know? The hell with you devils, man. Straight up. We serve the Lord, man. You know? Sit on that, bro.
That's it.
We got any scriptures and anything.
See, that's it, man.
And so with that, man, pray that this lesson was edifying. You know, you got something out of it. Because the Lord about to come back, man. And these devils about to rule. And this is crunch time. It's real serious times that we in, man, right now. So with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Barakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.
The Bible ball.
Bible ball.